Welcome back everyone to Let's Play Broken Sword, the Shadow of the Templars. And
it was a rod with a cone and a hook on the end. I guessed it was for snuffing out the big candle in the chandelier.
okay.
Now what? There was nothing to snuff. Feeling like an idiot, I put it down again.
Yeah, you are an idiot, George.
The lectern top had a pattern of glass squares on it. Close up, I could see that the pattern was made up of glass squares over a checkerboard pattern. Some of the squares had little jagged holes in the middle.
Let's look at this statue.
A big statuette of the Virgin Mary kept an eye on the place. It was too delicate to move. The lectern top had a pattern of...
Okay, let's talk to you again. Do you have anything important?
Would you tell me something?
What do you want to know?
There we go.
Is the Virgin Mary really the right person to be sharing a mausoleum with 5 knights?
You are showing your ignorance, Senor Stobart. The Templars were dedicated to the Virgin Mary.
I didn't know that.
What's the story with the glass chessboard?
Glass chessboard? Oh, the pattern on the lectern. Purely decorative, I'm sure.
There are pieces of glass missing from it.
Oh, it has been like that since I was a girl.
Oh, really? Well...
The gaps in the glass chessboard look awfully deliberate.
No, it is ridiculous. What possible significance can it have?
It's part of a chessboard, and the gaps are for...
Senor Stobart, you cannot mean...
This place was built for the Templars. Your chess set is as old as the Templars.
Yep, that's right.
It's kind of suggestive, isn't it?
Exactly.
I think this must be it. This is what the manuscript is pointing to.
This is extraordinary.
Yep, it sure is.
Am I to understand that the Templars left a puzzle here?
Yes.
And in all of this time we failed to realize that there was a puzzle?
Yes.
It was wonderful to watch the Countess change before my
just
eyes.
slap her head.
Right. Well, no time for wallowing in self-pity, eh, Senor Stobart?
Keep it quiet.
This mystery has had a good long run, but it ends here. And now...
Oh, that sure will happen.
All those years of fatalism were falling away from her.
Lopez! Lopez! Put that hose down and listen!
Oh.
Go to the house and get my chess set. Yes, the old chess set! Oh, damn the game! Now, hurry!
I thought she was going to run off and get it. Not the sender gardener.
My, this is exciting, is it not?
For you,
Don't
yes.
get too excited. This could be a blind alley.
Oh, I do not believe that for a moment.
But George is right, though.
It's good to see you happy.
She's
Happy?
way too happy.
You know, I think I am.
What?
While we're waiting, I'd really like to know what happened here. I mean, the curse and everything.
It all began at the time of the dissolution of the Templars. Don Carlos had already left their ranks to become a scholar.
Don Carlos, is he the guy who went missing?
Si, but he had reckoned without the local bishop.
Oh?
Their bishop envied us our lands and determined to use the papal edict as an excuse to destroy us. Don Carlos was on one of his scholarly journeys when the Inquisition arrived.
Oh?
When Don Carlos returned, it was to find his loyal manservant slain and his children gone.
Oh.
They took the kids? But why?
Oh, we will never know. The bishop denied all knowledge of the children's disappearance. But
damn that bishop.
Had seen his men kill the servant who had been charged to protect them.
What happened to Don Carlos?
He swore he'd find his children if he had to go to the edge of the world.
And
He
did
put
he?
on his armor and took up his sword and shield and rode out alone. He was never seen again.
What was that sudden look then,
Lopez?
Lopez?
You have the pieces.
Si, my lady, as you asked.
Por favor, Senor Stobart, would you be so kind?
My lady.
Calm yourself, Lopez. I believe Senor Stobart's motives are pure.
Very well, my lady. My lady seems to trust you.
But you don't.
No, senor.
Oh, he's gonna keep a close eye on this, is he? Oh, he's going. Okay.
It fits, Senor Stobart. It fits.
Working quickly, I found which pieces went into which holes.
Did you know? Oh, there's a puzzle here. Oh God, what was it now?
That is not a good idea.
Why not? Okay, let me think about this now. What did I do before? Okay, you can't go completely wrong here. Okay, so it's not that. How about this? No. I'm completely lost. Yes, I'm just gonna keep doing this. It's the only possible way. Okay, that's not it. That's not it. Can barely see that. No wait, isn't no this a puzzle? No, no it's not. No, no it's not.
That...
Get it back there. Oh, I'm confused. How does this work? Yes. For God's sake, George, calm yourself.
No way.
Okay. How about that? No, it's not okay. Let me know that one isn't. Okay. So put you up there. Yes, you told me that. I just did that, didn't I? I don't know what I'm doing anymore.
No.
Let's see, yeah, there's gotta be some kind of trick to this. I don't understand the like that core of Jeffley puzzle.
That is not a good idea.
Why not, George? Why the hell not? There we go.
Senor Stobart, look!
What is that? It's not the Holy Grail,
Oh,
is it?
George.
No, Senor Stobart.
Why would it
It
be
is
the
the
Holy
communion
Grail?
chalice of the De Vasconcelos, missing for almost 700 years.
Wow. Well, go on.
I cannot. I can hardly believe it is real.
Go ahead. Live a little.
George, don't pressure.
This is your moment of triumph, Senor Stobart.
Sure, I'm sure. The possibility of death traps only occurred to me a few days later.
And she falls down a trap hole. No, I'm kidding, she doesn't. We're now back at Nico's apartment. Apartment.
So the curse of the De Vasconcelos is lifted?
Oh no, the Countess was thrilled to find the lost chalice. But there's still the riddle of the missing knight.
Aww.
Well, you can forget about that now and get back to finding the Templars' secret.
We were.
Actually, I promised the Countess I'd find Don Carlos.
Aww.
You what?
I can explain everything.
Yes.
You have got the odds for a withered old Spanish aristocrat?
Whoa, what?
The Countess entrusted me with the chalice and the quest for her ancestor's tomb.
You're as crazy as she is. Haven't you got enough problems? Khan and the
This is
Templars?
part of the Templars.
It's all part of the same thing. The chalice is important, I'm sure.
You can calm
The
yourself.
manuscript pointed us to the knight, and I have to find him.
What then?
I don't know.
Thank God.
But when the knight and the chalice are reunited, maybe I will.
Okay, let's get out of here.
I'll be back as soon as I can.
Okay.
Okay. I know where to go now. It's the mistake I made in 4 videos ago, I think. No, 3, 4, something like that. Where I should have went to the museum instead of Montfaucon. We need to go to the church this time. We've already spoken to him there. In fact, let's where is it? No, not.
The chalice from the mausoleum was obviously of superior workmanship, but grimy and tarnished.
Yep, we go over here. Let's talk to the priest guy now.
Hello again, Father.
Bonjour, monsieur. How pleasant to speak to you again.
We only talked for like 1 second.
What do
Father.
you know about the Knights Templar?
You have come to the right place, if that is your interest.
Oh yes, it is.
Many of them were executed in the square outside. It was a disgrace to France.
Well, the Pope was right behind it, though.
Clement V was a man of mammon, not of God.
That's kind
Agreed.
of forthright for a priest, isn't it?
No, it's
You
not.
think so? It is hard to be sure what happened. It is so long ago.
Uh-huh.
How long have you worked here?
Hardly work, monsieur. This is a calling. I have been helping Father Flambert for nearly 6 months now.
Who's Father Flambert?
I guess you don't know much about the history of this church, then.
Just a little.
Oh, just a little.
You've got quite a shine on that candlestick.
Ah oui. Anything less than best would be an insult to the Almighty.
I guess so.
That's very true.
I never thought of it like that.
Let's talk about this.
What do you make of this chalice?
It certainly looks very old.
About as old as this church, I think.
There seems to be an engraving on it.
Yeah? What does it say?
I do not know, it is very tarnished. With your permission, I could try polishing it. I promise I will be very careful.
Sure, why not?
That'd be very good of you.
This shouldn't take very long. Feel free to look around.